when we entered the 4th year, that's when a senior batch, from the senior batch, a few of my seniors qualified the exam. And again, the chapter reopened. कि यार try करना है क्या, try कर सकते हैं कि some seniors have done. If somebody has done it, it's possible, I can get some guidance also. But again वो thought ही रह गया and I left it at that. Because उस समय तक law firms के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा चार्म था, बहुत excitement थी. And I had only thought कि ठीक है, बहुत struggle हो गया life में, job लेनी है, law firm में अच्छे पैसे कमाने हैं, life enjoy करनी है. That's what I wanted. So ठीक है, वो भी हुआ. But 4th year में when I did my internship with a proper law firm, Khaitan in Bombay, that's when I realized कि नहीं, I don't have the correct aptitude for it. I need to think of a plan B. So I had a conversation with my father and he said, if you're interested, why don't you just give it a try? Not like कि हाँ लिखना है, but try to get a hold of the books and just see if you can try, if you have the aptitude. So a cousin of mine had also just started his preparation. I went with him to Rajendra Nagar, the first time I ever heard of it, because my college was in Dwarka and the only Delhi we knew was CP. तो राजेंद्र नगर गए, कुमार बुक सेंटर, वहाँ से फर्स्ट बुक खरीदी बिपिन चंद्रा, क्लास 12th हिस्ट्री. तो वो बुक देख के पहले तो अजीब सी वाइब आई, वो येलो कलर का कवर, अंदर में बिल्कुल दोनों साइड प्रिंटेड, स्मॉल फॉन्ट, कि यार ये डिफ़िकल्ट है. बट इट्स लाइक ठीक है, ट्राई करने में क्या जाता है. तो आई स्टार्टेड स्टडिंग थोड़ा. But my father then again said, it's not like you ignore your placements completely, because in our college, like it's a 5-year degree and by the end of 4th year, you're placed. So the placements were supposed to happen on 1st of April. So in February last week, March May, he had this conversation regularly with me. Don't just study for the exam. It's a lot about chance. Even if you work very hard, you're a very good student, it might happen that it does not work in your favor. So have a plan B and work for placements. So I was like, ठीक है, that also makes sense. And it's not like they were forcing me. So I sat for my placement, day 0, 1st of April 2015. Now, I had not prepared a lot for day 0. I prepared for like 15-20 days. But I ended up getting all the top tier law firm jobs. I had 4 offers. And that again, वो दिमाग घूम गया. वो होता है ना, कुछ बहुत अच्छा होता है तो आप एकदम से एक्साइटेड हो जाते हो. वो 4 ऑफर्स मिले, दिमाग घूम गया कि यार बस यही लिखा है, लाइफ में यही करना है. अगर इतने लोग मेरे को चाह रहे हैं अपनी फॉर्म में, मतलब मैं इसी के लिए बनी हूँ. तो फिर सारी किताब कॉपी कबर्ड के अंदर. एंड 1st of April तक मैं फर्स्ट बेंचर हुआ करती थी. रिलीजियसली नोट्स लेना है, पढ़ना है. 2nd of April से रीति राज किधर है, लास्ट बेंच पे. अब उसको पढ़ने लिखने से कोई मतलब नहीं है, अचीव हो गया, जो करना था जीवन में वो हो गया. तो ठीक है. अब अप्रैल के बाद हुआ May last week my internship started. So I had selected Amarchand Mangaldas, Delhi, as the law firm. So it generally happens कि once you are selected into the law firm, you do a mandatory internship 1 month का. When I was doing that, I started realizing कि the only reason I'm enjoying it is because एक तो thrill है कि नई job लग गई है, and second है कि भाई सिर्फ 31 days के लिए 31 days में finish हो जाएगा. What if I have to do it for the rest of my life? वो थॉट उतना प्लीजिंग नहीं था. बट स्टिल उसको बैक बर्नर पे ही रख दिया कि नहीं अब तो जॉब लग गई है, अब कुछ नहीं सोचना. सो देन फिर उसके बाद वी वेंट ऑन अ फैमिली वेकेशन टू सिंगापुर. नाउ दैट जनरली क्या होता है कि बच्चे फॉरेन जाते हैं तो उनका दिमाग उधर घूम जाता है. दे आर सो अट्रैक्टेड बाय द कंफर्ट, द लग्जरी, द ऑसमनेस ऑफ अ फॉरेन कंट्री दैट दे ट्राई टू स्टे देयर. मेरा दिमाग उल्टा घूमा कि यार एक ऐसी कंट्री जो ड्यूरिंग इंडिपेंडेंस, व्हेन इट गॉट इंडिपेंडेंट, इट डिडंट इवन हैव पोर्टेबल वाटर. अभी वो इस कंडीशन में, एंड सच अ स्मॉल कंट्री. तो हमारी कंट्री में तो और भी ज़्यादा पोटेंशियल है. एंड so this was just one thought, but then I started comparing कि if I'm working in a law firm, I have to work very hard, extremely hard. But for what? I would probably be working on cases where and not also like proper criminal cases. Law firms are they have a lot of variety, corporate sector, capital markets and all of that. It won't be really serving a purpose, because that's what I had always wanted in life, a purpose. And that's when I made the decision कि okay, when I go back, I think I'll start preparing for this exam. Because this exam is a platform where if you only do your duty, just that, nothing more than that, you will be making a lot of difference to a lot of lives, So that attracted me a lot. Ki here I don't matter. I'm just one of the many employees in a law firm. And if I go, somebody else will replace me easily. But here I am dealing with the people directly, and I'll be able to make their lives at least a little bit easier. So I went back and I told my parents, I'll work for a year in the law firm, gather enough capital and prepare for a year after college. So like 16, I will start my preparation. But they told me, and which is something very important, once you get attached, once you start working, you get used to, seeing a big amount in your bank balance every first of the month, and you get used to a particular lifestyle, and you might, lose sight of the dream. So it's okay, we'll provide for you, you prepare and take the exam.